Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? Hope you're good. Hope you are well. Welcome. It is iRacing. We are doing some more Formula 4. I simply want to get my rating above 3. If I can get it above 3, I think this season ends in like 2 weeks. So I'm hoping, I'm praying that we can get the rating, because my current rating in Formula is 2.89. If we can get the rating above 3 for the end of the season, we will be able to get an automatic promotion, which would be nice. We get the C class, and I believe at C class you can unlock the Super Formula cars. So we're going to try that. But Rudskogen is proving extremely difficult. I'm not going to lie. It is... Yeah, it is proving very difficult for me, and I have no idea why. I really don't. It is... Obviously, I raced Rudskogen in the Formula V, and the Formula V cars, it was absolutely awesome. It really, really was good. But in the F4 cars, it's extremely tricky, and by extremely tricky, I mean when you turn in, if you ain't quite right, the rear goes around, and it's very difficult to judge as and when everything happens. So we move. First race will be at 6:30. It's currently 6:02. So we move. But yeah, we'll have a couple of minutes of practice, and then we'll move on and see what we can do. But as I said, I'm struggling with this one. I'm not gonna lie, and it's not like the F1 to crossover, F1 to iRacing crossover. It's just struggling with the back end. And usually these cars, the F4 cars, are so planted. It's just me being overzealous on the braking pedal, I think. So anyway, we move. Like I said, hopefully we can get our rating up past 3 before the end of the season. I think the end of the season is like in 2 weeks. Don't worry about the F1 stuff. F1 stuff will be back tomorrow. Me and Sam will be doing China tomorrow night sprint race. I'm still working hard on the setups. But yeah, I'm hoping to get the setups out by next week to members. And then I'll start releasing them for everybody else. Or a setup for everybody else. Right, but with that being said, let's go and do a bit of practice, shall we? Let's see what we can do. I'll wait for this guy.
There's a car behind. Stay inside the line.
Wait for this guy to go past into turn 1. Obviously, tyres are going to be extremely cold. But yeah, man, this track, I said it before on Formula V. What a circuit. So it's so much more difficult in the Formula V because there's so much more downforce. But if you overstep the mark, you know that you've overstepped the mark. This corner is the worst one for catching me out. But we move. Tyres are nice and warmed up. Just like that. So when you think the car is just there, it just isn't. Try and catch the bloody thing as well, and it's sometimes you can catch it, sometimes you can't. And obviously that was one of the times that I couldn't. But we move. Yeah, buddy. We gotta love the spins.
P2.
Like I said, you think that the rear end of the car is there, and it quite clearly wasn't, and it's, you know, can be frustrating.
Okay, Nathan, we need to watch these track limits. On your right. Clear right.
No way! I wonder what's going on then, because Blakely has left McLaren as well. How very strange. Wonder what's going on. Very interesting, mate. Love this track. Granted, it's
This lap won't count. You've cut the track.
it is proving difficult. I'm not gonna lie. But that's what practice is for, right?
P2.
The back end wants to step out all the time at that hairpin. How's things though, mate? You okay? This is a hell of a workout as well. Cool. See, you lose so much time in that hairpin if you ain't set up right. I mean, look how much time I've lost.
Your quickest overall.
So far, so good. Still losing too much time from my liking. Oh, she's in trouble with some circuit. Very, very troublesome. Let's see what we can do with this lap. We're down 2/10 already. Probably be down another 3/10 by the time we get to that hill. That would be even more than that. Imagine F1 cars riding around you.
That's 20 minutes to go.
20 minutes? Don't worry about it. In 14 minutes we'll be racing.
Okay, Nathan, you've got half your fuel left.
Half me fuel? He'll be alright. We tried to put power down and the back end just said no. And that's the thing with these F4 cars. When you try and push, like... it usually just says no. It's alright though. Like I said, we got a race coming up soon. You see the front end just starting to dart away as I was trying to get power down after that hit then.
Overall.
So we went a little bit faster. Not by much, but we made an improvement. Hello, mate. How we doing, Dan? We're getting quite a significant amount of time back doing this lap. Let's see, we just went purple. We lost a little bit again, but
mind these track limits, please, Nathan.
lost a lap. Yeah, it is very tricky, mate, in the F4s. Very tricky, mate. Good fun, though. I want to say that the tyres are a little bit hot.
Alright Nathan, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Car's sliding a lot more now. How are we doing though, Dan? You okay, mate?
You've got about 4 laps of fuel left. You've just done it 120.5. Track limits.
It's mad because for one lap, like, the tyres feel like absolute garbage, and then the next lap, it's as if like you've got new tyres on the car again.
We estimate 3 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, I don't blame you, mate. It's always nice to relax, mate. Always nice to relax. Oh, it's gonna cost. There's a massive lockup.
You've got about 3 laps of fuel left.
Still what? Still yet to fully give F20 a set in a wheel. Yeah, there is that, mate. You need to do it though, buddy, because it is really good. It honestly, mate, it is really good. I've really enjoyed F125. It's exactly where it should be as a game, like, released. It's Yeah, it's really good. I can't say enough about it. I've not come across any dramas with it yet. I assume people would have come across dramas with it. There are a few issues on PC I know of. But yeah, man, it's really good. But you need to get it set up and get it good to go. Like, especially if you're going to be league racing, you know what I mean? Like, the quicker you get to grips with it, the better it'll be for you, like, you know?
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line. Your tyres are cold. Watch out. Alright, Nathan. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You're having work done and you're in the house.
Car right. Right side's clear.
I agree, George. I agree, mate. It's everything all the other games should have been. And I think what sets it off more than anything is the laser scan tracks. Oh, tyres are not quite there yet. Slow down. Lost so much time.
Watch the track limits, please, Nathan.
Yeah, it's not good, mate. It's just really unfortunate you're having work done. Well, that's something that can only be answered by you, mate. Like, whilst I think the game is really good, and I will argue that it's probably the best that we've had since the mythical 2020, and yeah, it is 100% the best game we've had in a very long time. And what is this XP thing on YouTube? I have no idea, mate. I have no idea, George. WOR. Yeah, why don't you go back to FPRL, mate? But like I said, even though the game is good, I have no what's the word I'm looking for? I have no desire to league race. None at all. I'm happy just doing my co-op career with Sam, doing my my own career, and then just doing the setups and whatnot. XP thing on YouTube, mate. I have no idea, George. It might be like I see a crown by Dan. It might be the amount of people talking. Is it? I don't know. Do they have that sort of thing on Twitch? Right, well, it's 31 now. Why in why aren't we going for a race?
Okay, Nathan. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Like, I'm going to be really annoyed. I was going to say, I'm going to be really annoyed if I click practice instead of race. It's new feature YouTube have added to do with your stream and who's top member, etc. I think. Oh, that'll explain it. I don't keep up to date with stuff like that. I just really enjoy streaming, mate. Chatting to you guys, meeting new people. Yeah, I just enjoy it. Obviously, I don't give out much for obvious reasons. Hence the reason why I do it. It's not for the fame. It's not for the recognition. It's just to meet new people.
Checkered flag, P1.
Yeah, I'm the same, George. I am 100% the same, mate. I don't know why, mate. I just don't have I don't know what it is. Like, the game's good. The game is really good, and I have no doubt that the game will be fantastic. You know, league racing and whatnot. Like, me and Sam did our co-op career last night, and that's pretty much like racing on multiplayer, but obviously with AI cars as well. I just don't have any aspirations to league race. Like, for an example, you know, you practice, and then when you get killed through some sheer stupidity, and I've got a plethora of streams and videos that have that happen, you know, nothing really happens, and you've just wasted all that time and energy practicing for somebody to just wipe you out. And I'd rather do a co-op career mode or a single player career mode, or, you know. What do you mean, what happened anyway? Well, yeah, mate, that's exactly it. Like, you know, WOR, you go from doing really, really well to then constantly being taken out week after week after week. And then you suddenly go from it being in a championship fight to being miles out of the championship fight. You have a really good race, and then you get taken out by the same bunch of numpties. And what's the worst that happens? Oh, a 5-second penalty. And you think to yourself, why bother? Why bother? Right, but anyway.
Okay, Nathan, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
I don't mean just in WOR either. It was the same in W2W. It's the same, been the same everywhere I've raced, to be honest. How did I gain 0.6 of a second going off track there? Like, I didn't really gain anything, did I?
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 69 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it's a shame, mate. It went away. Ah, sloppy. Look how much time I've lost already from being stupid. It really did, mate. It really did, but they need so much time, effort, energy, and when you don't have the time, effort, or energy anymore, you know, something's got to give. And the amount of time that Gar was putting in, you know, and Gar wasn't even racing. This lap is awful.
The leader has just done a 119.0.
Oh, somebody's a fast boy. Here's me with my 120 something, was it? 20.6.
P4. That lap time was 120.7.
So hopefully we'll have a better lap this time round. Everybody just lost interest because of how bad the game was. And you have to remember, a lot of those guys in wheel to wheel, they have been in wheel to wheel since before.
The leader's just done a 118.6.
Before wheel to wheel was even conceived. And by that I mean, like, some people were there, like, from the ABR days. So I went from a 20.6 to a 19.7, and I only went up one place. Oh dear. It's going to be one of those races, I think. Yeah. But, like, for an example, Raza, Sam, Geno, me, CD, like, we all met in ABR, and then it formed the basis then of BRS, and then so on and so forth. And it's just like, because the game was absolutely shit year after year after year, you know, we all persevered with it, and it got to a point where, like, why are we persevering with this when something like iRacing is available? And, like, don't get me wrong, right? I do both. I do iRacing and I do F1 because I genuinely love F1 cars. Like I genuinely love F1, right? And I will continue to do it. But yeah, I can understand. I really can understand why all the lads went to iRacing and stayed on iRacing. I really can.
Left front, 174. Fahrenheit. Front right, 164. Rear left.
Yeah, we did.
73. Right rear, 165.
No, we absolutely did. I can still remember the very first day I ever met CD. I signed up to racing ABR, right, in February of 2020. We raced at Australia. I was a reserve. I qualified something like P12. I got myself up to P9. And CD was battling with someone as you go down the back straight into turn 1 of Australia. And the guy on the one side moved. CD moved and braked. I ploughed straight into the back of CD, and the rest was then history. Like, obviously, me and CD and have been friends ever since. Like, but yeah, you didn't need to be shy, mate. Bloody hell. We've had some good fun though, Dan, haven't we? We won some championships as well. Yeah, we've all had some good fun, mate. And that's what it's all about, mate. It's like I said, I stream and I race not for like the plaudits, not for the fame, not for the money. I stream because 1, I don't get out of the house much. 2,
that's the end of the session. P9.
It really like staves away the boredom. And if I can meet nice guys like you and Sam and CD and Gar and, you know, the plethora of other people that I've met and still talk to this day, like it's just a massive bonus. Real massive bonus. Oh, I'm on the inside. So from P1 to P11.
90 seconds.
Oh, wow. P1, 2, and 3 are they just going to check out? There's no way I can, like... P2 is a full second faster. P1 is 1.5 seconds faster. Yeah, and that's it. And that's it, mate.
60 seconds.
Like, I think iRacing is the best sim I've ever raced on. I'm not gonna lie, I really do. And, you know, the endurance racing that we've done, oh my days. Like, what an experience. You know, it's just... It is what it is now, and I'm at the point where...
30 seconds.
You know, it is what it is, and just enjoy it. Oh, I enjoy it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm hoping, like I said, to get to C-Class, because I think at C-Class...
10 seconds.
You can unlock your... unlock the super formula.
We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them. Okay, Nathan. We should do okay here. We're aiming to finish in the top 10.
Top 10, eh?
Standing start now. Okay, get ready. Go, go, go. You're in the middle, clear left. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Still there. Hold your line. Right side's clear. Car left. Still there. Clear all around.
Not a good start.
Let's see if we can get those places back.
Not good.
Okay, Nathan, the next car is Sita, car number 18, and their rating is 1.0.
I know exactly what I did. Go on the curb. A dirty air in front. Not good. It's okay though. I am stupid. Yeah, I was lucky I kept it out the wall, mate.
P17.
I'll try and get away with the 2x as well.
The gap in front is now 3.2 seconds.
Come on, bro. It's like the V cars.
The leader's just done a 118.7.
Suspension is extremely stiff. Extremely stiff.
P16. That last lap was a 121.8. The guy in front is Gomez, car number 19, and their rating is 0.8. 16th place is reeling you in. The gap's now 1.0. New fastest lap for Marlow, 118.4.
That's fast.
P15.
What do you mean C-Class cars are back this week? Oh, it's Circuit de Navarra. I didn't read that last bit.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Maximise every lap. Let's salvage what we can.
I'm trying, Mark. I'm trying, mate.
That's your quickest lap in this session.
And lap time is way off.
The gap to 14th ahead is now 1.4 seconds. Left side, clear left. Yellow flag, caution. Come on Nathan, nicely done. The car in front of us is Baptiste, car number 14, and their rating is 1.3. P14, that was a 120.7. Good lap, that's your best in the session.
Still slow, isn't it? Still a very slow lap. The only thing you can do, mate, is just learn. Just like I know it's easier for me to say just learn, but if you spend a little bit more time there, like the thing I find with these.
Alright Nathan, don't let this guy distract you.
What guy distract me, Mark?
Fastest lap for Marlow, 118.3.
What I'm trying to say, mate, is that I find if the more repetitions you do, the faster you get. And like you kind of grow into it as well.
That's half distance, the fuel's okay. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
I know I'm massively off the pace. I find it funny how Chelsea didn't want a new striker, but the moment we started looking at a new striker, Chelsea needed a new striker. I find that hilarious. It's like Chelsea are using our club to do all the dirty work. And then swooping in at the last minute to buy him.
Good luck. That's your quickest today.
I would try and convince Goklarez, because I think Arsenal have gone in for what's his name?
5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left.
It's easy for me to say what's his name. I think he plays for Bayer Leverkusen, the striker. I could be wrong though. He's a youngster.
That's a new fastest lap for Marlow, 118.0.
Crazy speeds. I don't know how these guys are so fast. That's it. That's it. Sheshko.
V14.
Yeah, that's him, mate. That's what I mean.
The gap to Gomez behind is now 3.7.
This circuit is just awesome. It's just a shame that I was so stupid at the start.
Sector 3 is a second off the pace. Okay, Nathan, lap times are pretty consistent. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Fastest lap for Marlow, 1:17.9.
That is crazy. A 17.9. Yeah.
You've just done a 1:20.0. That's your quickest lap in this session.
He's most likely, mate, wanting to play Champions League. Oh, what's happened here? I saw something funny the other day, right? Obviously I don't know if it's true or not. I mean, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if it is true. But Andre Onana was happy.
Frutos is pitting from position 12. We think he'll come out just in front of you.
Onana was happy to find another club because he was unhappy that he had to take a 25% wage drop.
13th place. White flag, one more lap. That lap was a 1:20.3.
He had to take a 25% wage drop because we no longer had Champions League football or Europa League football. I agree, right, that obviously because United are not in Europe next season, we do not need a big squad, and I get that, right? But if they do not improve on the current squad we've got, we're doomed. Yeah, not ideal. P13.
P13. That's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
Not ideal. I'm more concerned though about my my safety rating, simply because I need to get above 3. Gonna be weird only having 1 game a week. Yeah, but I mean, it really did Chelsea well, mate. I remember when Chelsea ended up getting only having 1 league game a week, and yeah, I remembered when. Right, let's get. Like Chelsea went on and they won their they won the league that season and obviously got themselves into Europe. I mean, I'm not saying that we would I'm not saying for 1 minute we will do exactly what Chelsea did, but if Amorim can't do it, do you know what I mean? It'll soon show. Oh, look at that. 1 race, we did exactly what I wanted to do. Look at that. That is a lot. And that's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. So, yeah. Happy days. Should be C class by the end of the season. I think the season. I can't see the season now because we're about to join for this race, but yeah. Yeah, so do I, mate. So do I. I was listening to the Overlap the other day, and they were talking about Arsenal, and Thierry Henry was on there, and Neville asked Henry about what does he think is going on at Arsenal, and even Henry said that you have to give a manager at least 4 transfer windows to kind of get the team that he needs, he wants, and then you need to give him, time after that to implement the way they play, which is fair enough. And then he went on to say, Arteta has not been good enough for the last 3 years, simply because they've not been in a final. It's like, even in the last 3 years, we've been to 5 finals. All right, we've won 3, lost 2, but we've still been in the finals. You know what I mean? Whereas Arsenal, they haven't. Yeah, and when you've got a legend of the game, right? Because, as much as I hated Arsenal growing up, obviously being a United supporter, Thierry Henry. I loved watching Thierry Henry play, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Like Thierry Henry, I'll never forget Thierry Henry's first goal for Arsenal. He had played a few games, and they was questioning whether he was good enough to make it in the Premier League. And then Thierry Henry, on the edge of the 18-yard box, he scooped the ball up, turned and volleyed it up in the air, straight over and down in against Barthez. And it was just like, wow. what a goal we've just witnessed. Do you know what I mean? Crazy. Yeah, Henri was, mate. And like I said, I'm totally not shameful to admit it. Like the front four that Arsenal had of
All clear on pit exit. You can push now.
Freddie Lundberg, Robert Perez, Bergkamp, and Henri. Obviously not as good as our front four, but if you had a front four of that lineup today, right, I don't think there's many teams not winning anything with them. Like, wow, what, you know, because they were just that good. I'll never forget his debut either. All the tricks and all the trickery and everything that he brought. That 40-yard screamer against Porto. It's just a shame the way the game's gone. You won't see many players like that anymore because it gets drilled out of them. Don't do that. Tires weren't ready. Like to have a little spin-a-rooney every now and again. You know how it goes.
On your left. Clear left.
Right, let's see what we can do this lap, because that last run was awful.
B18.
Yeah, Rooney, Ronaldo, Tevez. That's what I mean, right? You go back in history and have a look at the front forward lines of, you know, Chelsea, Arsenal, United. Like even the likes of Liverpool and Newcastle. You know. And then look at today's modern forward line.
P6.
Just doesn't compare. And I mean, like, you can even have a look at the likes of a team like Bolton and have a look at the talent that Bolton had in their lineup. And they had JJ Okocha. West Ham had DeCanio. Yeah. No, I agree with that, mate. I agree with that. I was lying in a hospital bed on the night of the Champions League final, 2008. No! It was a good lap, that was. I need to do that, because otherwise they'll disqualify me. Yeah. Yeah. That was a good bloody lap, that was then. That was going to be a good lap. But yeah, I think Vettel said it best when he said, drink it in. Drink it. Did he say drink it in? Drink it in, because you don't know when these days are going to last.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
And it's true. It's absolutely true. Like I said, I was in hospital. I was 26. I had an operation. I had my hip replacement that very morning, and I was in and out of sleepiness. I completely missed the first half because I was so groggy from anesthetic, medication, in agony. So they was giving me stuff to sleep, and I remember seeing bits of the second half, and I remember coming to, and just in time for the penalty shootout. So when I got home 3 days later, I actually watched it all on replay. It was mad. It was so surreal. So surreal. We should have had more wins.
20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
Well, we got a race in 15 minutes, Mark, so, you know. Yeah.
That was 120.3.
Van Persie scored some wonderful goals as well for United. Some wonderful, wonderful goals. Do you know what, my first ever memory of
B6.
of watching United was Ryan Giggs's FA Cup goal against Arsenal. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was magical. Remember Giggs' debut? At the time, my father used to manage a local football club, and the Welsh FA would give out free tickets to clubhouses and whatnot. And this is going to end bad.
Track limits. This lap will be deleted.
They used to give out free tickets to clubhouses and whatnot. They kind of still do with the rugby, but... And anyway, like, Wales played in their... it was called the Arms Park then, a national stadium. And it was... 19... I want to say 92? 93? And I saw... I just couldn't stop myself. I just could not stop for some reason. But yeah, I remember going down there with my dad, watch Wales play, I want to say Hungary, and saw young Ryan Giggs coming on the pitch. I was about 10. That would have been 92. And that's when I started supporting United, because obviously you had Mark Hughes playing, who's ex-United, Ryan Giggs, and then obviously Ryan Giggs is what got me supporting United. No, I want to say later than that. Must have been 93. I can't remember. It was either like 92, 93, 94. It was, yeah. I'm sure I was 10. And if I was 10, it was 92. But I'm just unsure. But yeah, Giggs was the reason why.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line.
Giggs is the reason why.
Cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
I support United. I was funny like talking about like magical United moments. I was in hospital again for I remember Rooney's debut against Fenerbahce, where he scored that hat trick. It's in hospital for Man United's 7-2 victory as well over Roma at Old Trafford.
15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
Funny, like it coincides. Like a lot of my United, like memories, like coincide with hospital stays. Because obviously back then, Champions League and stuff used to be on ITV. Oh, I bet it was awesome. I bet it was amazing, mate. Well, have you met him when he was a player or when he was the manager? Because he was another lethal striker, he was. No way. That is so cool. Ooh. Threaded the needle on that one. Wow. Lost so much time, man.
P7, you're currently 1.6 off the pace. That lap was at 120.2.
What is going on here? What was... So many people spinning. I almost spun myself.
Okay, Nathan. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
We don't need to worry about that, Mark. We got a race coming very soon. I massively put me off, and that did. And shock. Damn it! I was on a roll then as well. I was massively put off. No dramas. Yeah, have you still met him though, mate? Like, you still... You know what I mean? I've lost this now. I've just lost it. Like... But it's still good though. That's class, mate. Absolute class. I'm not gonna lie, old Rudskogen
There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line.
is not being good to me. I just need to learn to drive better. It's your claim to fame, mate. No way, have you? You've been on Old Trafford pitch? Mate, I bet that was a memory to cherish. Where am I losing all this time? Well, I just lost a chunk of it there. What is that guy doing?
P8. The lap time was at 1:20.5.
Yeah, I bet, mate. Especially with it being against Liverpool as well.
Alright Nathan, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Right, I bet that was amazing. So they reckon I'm gonna... Oh no, I was actually P8. I'm probably gonna do this race and then dip. Well, that'll be 8 o'clock on then. I'm hoping next week to do some GT4 racing around the Nürburgring. I did actually buy the Nürburgring and a GT4 car in the hopes to race it today. But apparently this week it's the Nürburgring Nordschleife and a rough 12 Porsche.
Checkered flags out, 8th place.
So yeah, we got like 1 minute 19. So when do you think you'll be back racing, Dan? Is it just this week that you're having work done? Wow, there's so many cars out on track right now. I can hear so many cars
The track
spinning.
temperature's decreasing. It's now 68 Fahrenheit.
Five seconds left and then we're going to qualifying. And hopefully we don't do what we did last race and spin at turn 2. Going on the curb stupidly. Because trust me, I am stupid. Finally qualifying. Right. As always, 2 laps.
You've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
Problem is, I always find, right, even when you go out and warm the tyres up, obviously you warm your tyres up on your out lap, I always find that, like, even on your next lap, like the actual first push lap, like, the tyres are not at the temperature. Not properly. And it's funny because, like, a circuit like this,
The track temperature is falling. It's now 69 Fahrenheit.
a circuit like this with so many twists and turns, and you'd expect the tyres to warm up extremely quickly, you know? No! Well, that's going to mess my first lap up. Tyres will be warm though. Oh, that's gutting. I am stupid.
The leader has just done a 119.5.
Yeah, miles off.
6th place.
This lap has been awful, man. And this is no better.
P4.
Too many errors, too many mistakes. And that is my trouble. Not enough consistency. But that's exactly what it is. Not enough consistency. What have we got? Oh, we're just waiting. We got 2.5 minutes. 2 minutes 45. $19.1. It's just amazing. It's just like, honestly, where these people can find the time from, because yeah, it's like, bruh, like, it really, really is. Oh, we shouldn't be too much longer. We've got a minute and 30. I don't know why. Like, in circuits like this with like a lap of 120, you don't need 8 minutes of qualifying. But then, like, they'll give you 8 minutes anyway. Yet when you come to somewhere like Spa, or Spa, like Le Mans, they only give you 8 minutes. Do you know what I mean? And it's usually about a 4-minute lap in a GT3 car, or like a 3:53, something like that. But still, But yeah, I'm going to do this one. Hopefully have a better race or a better finish than we did last race. And then dip. But yeah, the fact that we had such a good safety rating last time out, which means that I should be C class in the new season. And then we should be able to mess around in the super formulas. But it does look like I'm going to start P5. Which is not a bad place to start. I just hope it's on the right hand side instead of the left. But I think it'll be the left hand side again. Because it's an old number. Could be wrong though.
That's the end of the session, P5.
We'll soon see where we're starting now. Yeah, on the inside. Okay, I get it now. There's obviously like the F1. It starts odd, even, odd, even, odd, even. Good luck to you too, Christoph. Good luck to you, sir. Why hasn't my crew chief told me how long we got left? It's still running. Hopefully he'll start speeding.
P5. The track temp is 70 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 67.
Right, here we go.
Okay, standing start. Okay, Nathan, here we go. Green, green, green. Car right. Clear right.
Staying off those curbs this time round as well.
Right side. Right car right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right. Left side. He's still there. Still there. Clear left, right. The guy ahead of us is silver, car number 18, and their rating is 1.3. Lambert, car number 3, is now leading. Car right. Clear right, P6. Okay, Nathan. The next car is Schwager, car number 7.
I'm really struggling through there, isn't it?
Just done a 120.0. 6th place. The guy in front is Magnus, car number 12, C license, and their rating is 1.7. Let's see how wide you can make this thing. Fastest lap for Lambert, 119.3. That lap time was 119.9. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
It's a nice tidy lap.
Remaining 10 minutes.
God damn it.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Nathan. That's a new fastest lap for Lambert, 119.1.
Pissed me off.
P7. The driver in front of us is Tim, car number 6, and their rating is 2.2.
Now it's catching as well.
New fastest lap for Holmberg, 119.1.
Quick, 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 quick.
Alex is getting closer. The gap is now 0.4. Your lap time was 120.4. Fastest lap for Anton, 119.0.
It's crazy where these guys can find this sort of speed from, man. Didn't even see that out of the car, then spun on the road.
Okay, Nathan. Halfway home. Fuel looks good. E6. Car left. It's clear left. Come on, don't let him get away. Seventh position. Car ahead is DeWitt, car number 2, A license, and their rating is 3.3. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Alright Nathan, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits.
I wonder if that's the guy that spun. Because when I tell you he's fast, he's fast.
Lap time is a 119.1. The gap to P8 behind is now 0.7. That lap was a 120.7. That's a new fastest lap for Holmberg, 118.9.
Outrageous.
Fastest lap for DeWitt, 118.7. Your last lap time was a 120.4. You've got half your fuel left. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Holmberg, car number 10, is leading the race. That's your best lap in this session.
Wow. I think it's the fastest I've ever gone. I'm doing 19.3.
New fastest lap for Anton, 118.7.
Should be the last lap, shouldn't it?
White flag, one more to go.
Oh, front end started to lose grip then. Do you know what? I felt the last lap was slow, right? But I did a 19.5. Like, it couldn't have been that slow. Crazy. Yeah, see, I did a 19.96.
7th position. Okay, it's over.
I was happy with that. I'm happy with that result. Obviously, it could have been much better, like, but, you know, kind of is what it is. Wow. My, wow. I've never felt my wheelbase that hot before. Yeah, I'm happy with that result. Well happy with that result. Alright, let's just wait for the race to be done. And yeah. But no, as always, guys, honestly, thanks so much for tuning in, supporting me, and just, yeah, stopping by. I really, really appreciate it. But wow, my wheelbase is cooking. Just waiting for the results to come through now. But I'm well chuffed to set out to do exactly what I wanted to do today. Yep. That is perfect. More than enough to get me C-class on the license, I think. Let's have a look. Formula C-class. Oh no. Yeah, I am. I am exactly where I need to be. Obviously, if I continue to do Formula races, like my NPR is met, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll just wait now because I believe official. Oh yeah, it's look, week 11 or 13. Next week I want to do Nürburgring, so that'll be GT4 or GT3 cars. So then yeah, it is what it is. But as always, guys, really appreciate it. You all have a good one. I'll be back at 6, same time tomorrow, with Sam doing China. As always, take care.